Well, then we sat in a train for bleeding hours, and at last we finished up at a small place in the Western Highlands.
Just at Spean Bridge train station in near Fort William, and this is the train station that the Commandos during the Second World War would have got dropped off at, and they would have been picked up, and then they would have had to do a 6 or 7 mile speed march with full kit to Auchnacarry, where they start Commando training, and the ones that didn't make it, the gates were shut, and that was them that didn't start the Commando course. And it's the same one they do now in Royal Marines training and Commando training. When you're starting the Commando phase and you get issued your cap comforter, afterwards, after you do the 6 mile speed march. So I think the route here, it's about 6 or 7 miles. I've done it a couple of times as the race, but it's a pretty unforgiving route. So good bit of history here, quite a historical site and train station. So not doing the full route today, but going to go up to the Commando Memorial and have a wee look up there, and then possibly a wee pint in the Commando bar.
Long may if we didn't start training as soon as we got there. No getting out onto the platform, that's too civilised. They made us get out on the wrong side and scramble across the lines. Actually, I didn't mind the exercise after being stuck in that carriage for so long. Did I say we started training at once? Boy, I'll say we did. It's 7 miles to the camp from the station, uphill and down dale, and they forgot to order me a taxi. But the scenery hit us right in the eye, all the way to the camp. Hills, rivers, mountains. Bonnie Scotland. It's a hell of a place, Stiffy, and I think even you will fall for it when it's your turn to come up here. Well, the 7 miles soon went by and we marched into Auchnacarry camp. It's a bit of a shocker, that name, if you don't happen to be Scots. But not half as much a shocker as the pretty little sideshow they've got right inside the camp gates. Graves, Stiffy. A whole perishing row of them. Laid out to warn the new chaps not to be sort of careless like. I don't know if they're real or not, but blimey, they didn't half shake me. Cool, what a reception.
There's Commando bar. Be partaking of a pint in there once I get down. Right, so see there, the Commando Memorial's 1 mile up this hill. Not far at all. But this would be the first sort of leg of the race. You come up past the pubs that you've seen there, the Commando bar, where I'll be going later. And you'll just run up this. Is probably the worst part because it's such a bad hill. And then you make the top, and I think that's where the first water stop is. The thing is with the race, well, the march now, it's a race, so it's best effort. So it's quite cheeky as well. So I decided to take the 2-mile scenic route instead, travelling up the road. Didn't even know there was this route, so it's good to try it out and see what it's like. So as you can see, it was definitely worth taking the alternative route. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Seen somebody camping back there. Don't know if they're wild camping or just a load of chavs. So I didn't really approach them, just in case they're ready to drink a buckfast. Hope we're not leaving litter, but that's lovely, look at that. So I'm glad I took this route here, because I just found this viaduct. And apparently it was the Inverurie and Fort Augustus Railway, opened in 1903. I'm not really a fountain of knowledge, I'm just reading it off this, in case you're wondering. Apparently it ran north 24 miles from Spean Bridge via Invergary, Loch Ness. Oh, that's pretty cool. Glad I've seen that. Not that I'm a bit of a train spotter and stuff, but it's just nice to see old viaducts like that. That's pretty cool. It looks like something out of Game of Thrones. So there it is there, up close. So this will be the high bridge rather than the viaduct. The filter's starting to go here with the light. That is fantastic. It looks absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Apparently this is where the first shots are fired in the Jacobite uprising, 16th of August 1745. Interesting. So a lot of history round about here. Lovely spot. I'll have to come here and do a wee wild camp, I think, some stage. Plenty of water anyway. A closer review for you. Some size. There we go, that's the Commando Memorial in the view, just over the brow of the hill, as you can see, not far now, and that is a stunning view. Wow. Hey pal. Closer now, there's up there and such. So there it is in all its glory, the Commando Memorial, beautiful, 3 Commandos at the top there, and United We Conquer. In memory of the officers and men of the Commandos who died in the Second World War, 1939 to 1945. This country was their training ground, so all this here is their training ground. Beautiful. Some view, some memorial. There's this Strawberry and Sykes Commando dagger on his belt there. The iconic knife of the Commandos. Still in service today. Beautiful. That's well worth the trip if you ever get the opportunity to come up here. And a stunning view. Just further on down there's a wee memorial there, dedicated to lads that are unfortunately no longer with us. But it's a nice wee touch, and there's some dating back there to the Second World War. There's one there, the original Commandos, where it used to be the Special Service, CSS, and the Commando daggers all the way down. At that stage it was that early, and they had to change that, obviously because of the German SS. But it's quite beautiful, as you can see. So that's the sun setting now, on the Spean Bridge. Great. Nice spot. So within the Commando bar there's the Commando Museum. Don't know if I'm meant to be in here yet, but it was open, so just went on in. Loads of different things in here, it's quite good. Different badges, different things. Commando dagger there. Different ones. Class.
What is the story behind these men whose ancestors fought on the field of Agincourt? The idea was conceived in the dark days that followed Dunkirk, determined to hit back small groups of volunteers trained intensively for special operations. They carried the war into enemy territory, disorganized transport, destroyed vital installations, brought back prisoners and valuable information. Eventually, they became a highly specialized organization with their own strict code of discipline and an esprit de corps that was terrific. They hunted out the enemy and hit him hard. Their daring sorties across the Channel were an inspiration and an unfailing source of hope to the oppressed peoples of the occupied countries. Their raids on vital positions seriously hampered the enemy's war effort and gave us time to prepare the final assault. The Green Berets made their mark on every war front. Their blood has enriched the soil of every country where the enemy was to be found. France, Holland, Germany, Italy, Greece, Burma, North Africa. We will never forget what they did for us, and the memory of those who did not return will remain forever imperishable. All honor to these brave men, brothers of the Green Beret, Commandos.